pick up from there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here tonight at Central Warrior Gymnasium for the opening round of the Girls 2A Regional Basketball Tournament. Tonight we have the Marion Hurricanes visiting from Marion, Virginia, and they'll be taking on the homestanding Central Warriors. As we've got about 5 minutes to go here before we get this thing tipped off, you are listening to the Scarlet Sports Media broadcast of the Warrior Nation blog. Once again, opening round of the Girls 2A Basketball Regional Tournament. I'm joined tonight by the always electric, sometimes eloquent Chris Wilson. He's going to be helping me on the call tonight. Chris, what are your thoughts for this evening?
Well, I expect a good game. Here we are. It's the high school version of March Madness. It's win in advance, survive in advance, lose, and you go home. These two teams met last year in the same exact round. The Lady Warriors came home victorious with a 65-49 victory. I believe the Marion Scarlet Knights roster is a little different from this year, from last year. I expect good things tonight of our Lady Warriors. They're rebounding from that tough loss on Friday night to Ridgeview. I expect the Lady Warriors to come out fighting tonight, and I expect a good game.
Yeah, I expect the same, Chris. I'm looking forward to this all week. Once we got started here, the pairings came out on Sunday, and I knew the regional games were coming, and the tournament was going to start this week. The winner of tonight's game will be advancing on to play Thursday night, and the rest of the semifinals and finals will be held at UVA Wise. Tomorrow night, here about the same time, 6:30, we're going to be having the boys' first-round regional tournament where your Warriors will be taking on Richland Blue Tornadoes again tomorrow night at 6:30. Before this Tuesday night, the girls' action, Chris, we've got some other games going on around the region as well happening right now. Who else is playing this evening?
Yeah, the other action tonight in the Region D action here in Division 2, we've got Gate City at Virginia High. I believe all these games are tipping off at 6:30, just like this one. You have Tazewell at number 2 seed Ridgeview, and then Union is at Lebanon tonight, and that's the game that will be of importance to these two teams. The winner of the Union-Lebanon game will take on the winner of this game tonight between the Lady Warriors and the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes.
We've got about 3 minutes to go here as both teams are warming up. Fans are starting to trickle in here for our 6:30 start for the first round of the regional tournament. And we're going to be having me and Chris on the call tonight. As Chris steps down here towards the PA system, he is our starting five announcer that he does here for both the boys and the girls. He does a fantastic job at that. We thank him for what he does there. We got the Lady Warrior cheerleaders here with us tonight over there getting the crowd fired up already. They do an excellent job. They had 6 games last night they ran through. They're every night pumping the crowd, keeping the boys excited, keeping the crowds excited as well. And we thank them for all their work, hard work, and participation. Coach Boggs and Coach Gilmore and all the ones that work with that, we thank them very much. Our special game sponsor for tonight, we'd like to thank them, is England Consulting Group. Of course, this is the Sturgill Sports Media, and we are so very, very thankful for each and every one of our sponsors who make this whole thing possible, give us the ability to be able to come and broadcast these games. Again, game sponsor for tonight, our special game sponsor is England Consulting Group. We have ITS Technology Solutions as well, Shade Tree Landscaping, Dale's Heating and Air, Evan Sturgill Photography, Cavalier Pharmacy, Todd's Hair Studio, Genesis Salon, Innovative Graphics, Courtney Van Hush, your Louis Road dealer here in Wise, Morgan McClure of Coburn, Virginia, Rowboat Drive-In, Pound IGA, and Rainbow Gymnastics. We once again want to take just a second and extend our appreciation to each and every one of our sponsors who, again, help us make this possible so we can travel around here and bring you the basketball action. And as this Warrior Nation blog live broadcast continues to grow, and if you want to become a sponsor and help this thing continue to grow, as we're branching out and hopefully able to do more sports, be able to do more live broadcasts, different things, you can become a sponsor by emailing Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. Again, Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. Also, follow us on Twitter, Sturgill Sports Media. You can find that also on Facebook. Again, the Sturgill Sports Media on Twitter to give you the live updates about future Warrior broadcasts and some of the sports and things that are going on as well. If you are listening to us tonight because you saw that tweet that popped out that we're going to be here tonight, give us a retweet. If you saw it on Facebook, go ahead and hit that share button as well. Send that around. Let everybody, people on your page, on your live feed, know that you're listening to the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast of the Warrior Nation blog. I think Chris Wilson sent out earlier on his Twitter page, if you're listening tonight, to give us a shout out using the hashtag Sturgill Sports shout-out. And we got one of those tonight, Mr. Jason May, listening all the way from Morgantown, West Virginia. We appreciate you tuning in. Jason, getting ready to get married soon, buddy. Good luck to you. Hope life's treating you well. We got about a minute to go. As Chris Wilson's getting ready to do the starting five, you're going to hear me go radio silent for a second. The mic will be hot, and you're going to hear Chris Wilson giving us the starting five. Again, regional opening round here, Central Warrior Gymnasium. The Marion Scarlet Hurricanes taking on your Central Warriors.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's quarterfinal action of the Region D Girls Tournament between the Marion Scarlet Hurricane and your Central Warriors. At this time, we ask if you would please stand in honor of America and the singing of the national anthem to be performed tonight by Mr. Ben Hardy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rough stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the green and love of the brave?
And now for the starting lineups, beginning with the Scarlet Hurricane of Marion. At guard, a senior, wearing number 4, Britney Stifle. At guard, a freshman, wearing number 10, Kaylee Poston. At forward, a junior, wearing number 20, Kirsten Leffler. At center, a freshman, wearing number 24, Audrey Moss. And at guard, a senior, wearing number 32, Abbey Jennings. The Lady Scarlet Hurricane are coached by Sally Moss, assisted by Bobby Gilbert. And now the starting lineup for your Central Lady Warriors. At guard, senior, wearing number 10, Britney Mullins. At guard, junior, wearing number 12, Brooke Porter. At guard, junior, wearing number 23, Olivia Mullins. At forward, sophomore, wearing number 30, Hannah Carter. And at center, junior, wearing number 42, Lee Scottney. Your Lady Warriors are head coached by Mr. Robin Dodson, assisted by Josh May, Taylor Sandage, and Alex Allen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, getting ready to tip it off here tonight. Opening round of the regional tournament, girls 2A basketball here in Southwest Virginia from Central Warrior Gymnasium. Once again, your Central Warriors are taking on the Scarlet Hurricanes from Marion. Some last-minute instructions happening there from the Hurricanes coaching staff. Well done, Chris. Well done on the starting five tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Do the best I can. Still got plenty of seats here tonight for anybody looking to show up here to the game late. We appreciate all of you for listening to us online. We'd love to see you here at the game, but if you can't be here at the game, glad you're listening to us at home.
As the referees are checking with each other and checking with the scores table as well, we're getting ready to jump this thing off here to start the game. Follows up, and it will start off with Warrior possession as ball comes down to number 23. That was Olivia Mullins. The Hurricanes start out in the 2-3 zone. The ball is over to the left corner to Gracie Mullins, who shoots the three. It's up again, 3-0.
Good start already by the Warriors, hitting the open three, and we're picking up in the full court press.
As Marion brings the ball down the court, loose ball comes back to number 4, who is Stoffel. She misses the layup, rebound pulled down by Mullins. She's racing back down the other way. She finds Brooke Porter down the right corner, who picks up the Gracie Mullins for a three at the right wing. Rebound comes down to number 10. That is Poston, and back the other way comes the Scarlet Hurricane. Poston again has the ball at the top of the key as she is dribbling around, kicks the ball over here at number 4 to the right wing. That's Stoffel. Stoffel dribbles down, gets stopped by Brooke Porter, passes the ball to short term number 32, that's Jennings, back to the top to number 24, who is Moss, and that three-pointer is in and out. Rebound comes down to Gracie Mullins. And back the other way come the Warriors.
Look for Jennings to get involved early for the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes. She's one of the leading scorers, averaging over 14 points a game for the Lady Hurricane.
Ball here to the left wing to Porter as the Warriors are trying to dissect the Hurricanes 2-3 zone. A nice high-low pass from Hannah Carter down to Dee Savetnik. That shot's up and good, 5-0 to go, 6:48 in the first quarter.
The Warriors look to get Savetnik started early. She had a little tough game Friday night in the championship game after having a really good tournament there last week.
Three-point shot by Leffler's no good. Rebound pulled down by Olivia Mullins. And she comes racing back down the other way. Franz Brooke Porter in the left corner who shoots a three. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to number 32. That's Jennings. And she passes the ball to 20. That's Leffler. And the Hurricanes are drilling the ball down over to the left wing to 20. That's Leffler. Ball back up to top to number 32. That is Jennings. And number 10 from the right wing shoots the three. That's Poston. That was just a two. Shots up and good. 5-2. 6 minutes left to go.
Scarlet Hurricane looking to pick up the pace here in the 1-2-2 full court press.
Gracie Mullins with the layup. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. That shot's no good. And on the loose ball, we have a foul called against the Warriors.
Going back to the last two there hit by the Scarlet Hurricane. Nice ball moving around the perimeter. Lady Warriors a little slow getting out to the shooter here on the right wing. And the Scarlet Hurricane knocking down the open jump shot.
Lady Warriors in the 2-2-1 press. The ball is inbounded by the Hurricanes. They're drilling down the left side. Kicks the ball up. Oh, nice defensive play by Dee Savetnik. On the long pass there, she gets her hand on it, knocks the ball out of bounds. It will remain Hurricane basketball.
That's typically what you want to see happen in the 2-2-1 press. You want to force them down the sideline. Savetnik doing a good job playing center field back here deep. She read the pass up the court and knocked it out of bounds.
As Poston gets the ball into her, they throw it to the left wing. That's over to Leffler, who gets the ball knocked away and grabbed by Dee Savetnik and racing back the other way comes Brooke Porter for the Lady Warriors. She finds Gracie Mullins on the right wing, takes a drive down to the baseline, all the way to the basket. Layups up. It's good. It's 7-2 here. 5:30 to go.
Good easy layup that time by Gracie Mullins. Started by the defense by Hannah Carter on the other side. Good rotation on the weak side defense led to a turnover. Fast break up the court. Easy layup for Gracie.
As the Warriors get their hands in a passing lane as Olivia Mullins deflects the pass out of bounds. It will remain again Hurricanes basketball.
And the Scarlet Hurricane don't look very deep. They've only got 2 girls on the bench. They'll be playing with 7 tonight.
As the ball is inbounds here to number 4, that's Stoffel, who finds 32. That is Jennings down to the right corner, back to the top to Leffler, over to the left side to Poston, and she is called for the walk, and she tries to make the drive into the lane there, Chris.
Yeah, she's the one that hit the open jump shot the time before. She probably should have taken that jump shot that time, but she decided to put the ball on the floor. Instead, took too many steps before the shot.
As Olivia Mullins dribbles through the Hurricanes press, she finds Brooke Porter at the foul line, back to the wing to Mullins, who kicks it all the way over to Gracie Mullins, who hits the short corner to Hannah Carter. She goes up for the nice little layup there. That was a nice move by Hannah Carter. Did her both of those as well, 9-2.
Yeah, Carter got the ball in the short corner there, drove into the lane. Nice, easy layup.
As the Hurricanes dribble through the press, and as number 32, Abbey Jennings goes into the lane, she is fouled by Dee Savetnik on the shot. The shot is good. She's going to go to the line to shoot the extra foul shot. Scores now 9-4. 5 minutes exactly left to play.
Again, I expect the Scarlet Hurricane to go to Jennings a lot. Like I said, she's one of the leading scorers, averaging over 14 points a game for the Lady Hurricane. Pretty good defense right there, I thought, by Savetnik. She probably got a little bit of the body, stepped up a little too quick, and drew the blocking foul.
Layups, foul shots up. It's good. 9-5 is now your score as the Hurricanes back out of the press and the ball is inbounded to Olivia Mullins. She dribbles across the timeline for the Lady Warriors.
Hurricane back out of the press and go back into the 2-3 zone.
Ball over here to the left wing to Brooke Porter. Finds Britney Mullins down in the left corner. Savetnik's got her girls posted up. Nice post move, left hand to layup. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. And as she gets her own rebound and puts it up, the shot rattles around and pops out. It's no good. But she gets fouled and goes to the line to shoot 2.
I'd be surprised if that's not a game plan Coach Dodson looks to go to tonight in that 2-3 zone. Savetnik got pretty good post position rather easily. The Lady Warriors got the ball into the corner. fed Savetnik down inside, missed the first shot, got her own rebound, put it back up, missed again, but was fouled.
First shot for Savetnik is good. Scores now 10-5. We have 4:45 left to go in the first quarter action here at the regional tournament. Second shot getting ready to come on the way from Savetnik as it's up. And it's good as well. And in check to the game is number 40, and that is Callie. I can't name her last name.
I can't figure the one game I don't print a roster off. We don't have the name last name to.
Ball's inbounds number 24, who kicks it over the post, and that's number 10 being pressured heavily by the Warriors. As number 32, Jennings dribbles in. She's cut off by Hannah Carter. She finds a left-handed layup there, or a left-handed dribble, nice reverse pivot. And as she goes up to shoot the layup, she is fouled. She's going to line to shoot two.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious in the first 4 minutes that the Scarlet Hurricane, number 32, Jennings, she's one of their better players. She got the ball right there on the wing, penetrated in, got a shot, drew the foul on the missed shot, and makes the first free throw.
6-11 in favor of your Warriors. 4:35 left to play as the sub comes in for the Hurricanes.
That'll be number 14, Callie Blackburn, checking in here for the Scarlet Hurricane, replacing number 20, Kirsten Leftwood.
Second one's no good. Rebound pulled down by Hannah Carter, given to Brooke Porter. She dribbled across the timeline. The Warriors kick it over to Olivia Mullins to the right wing, back to the top to Carter. Carter waits just a second. Number 11, Britney Mullins, has the ball on the left wing. She's dribbling to the foul line. She's being pressured a little bit by number 10, that's posted. She drives into the lane, shoots a layup, shots up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Warriors. It's up and good. 13-6 is the score.
Nice rebound right there by Callie inside, putting the ball back in the basket. I believe the Warriors are going to have a lot of success inside. This Marion front court's pretty small. I believe Savetnik and Callie should be able to dominate inside.
And number 10, Poston, has the ball for the Warriors. Up at the top, over to the left side, number 14. That, of course, is Blackburn. And Blackburn finds number 24, who is Moss, in for the layup. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Carter. But Moss, Johnny on the spot to get your hands on it. Ball's turned over back to the Hurricanes, and Poston brings it back to the top.
Yeah, Warriors a little loose with the rebound there. Moss didn't give up on the play and got the rebound, or got the steal from behind from Hannah Carter.
Three-point attempt by Staples, no good. Brittany Mullins pulls the rebound down and decides to pull it out to the right corner. She finds Olivia Mullins back to the right wing. The entry pass in to number 40, Callie, is no good. Is deflected out of bounds, and it will remain Warrior basketball.
Yeah, Olivia was a little slow hitting the post right there. Callie had good post position. Took a little too long to get the pass in there, allowed the Marion defense to get around, knock the ball out of bounds.
Olivia Mullins is set to inbound the basketball here for the Warriors as the Warriors run through the inbounds play. Savetnik has nice post presence there underneath. Gets the girl on her back, H's up nice, gets the shot and the layup. It's good. It scores now 15-6 as the Warriors steal the inbounds pass from the Hurricanes, but Olivia Mullins is going to be called for a charge there.
Yeah, got a little too out of control. Good steal by Mullins. Good hustle steal on the full court press. Caught the Scarlet Hurricane off guard. Got the steal, kicked it out to Mullins, who a little out of control. Good defense there by the Scarlet Hurricanes. Coach Dotson going to both Mullins and Savetnik now in the post. Let's see if he looks to just feed the ball inside and take advantage of the size.
Ball stolen away by Savetnik on the press. She finds Brittany Mullins, who makes a step into the lane, and as she goes in, and she's going to pass the ball to Savetnik, but she is fouled in that process, and it'll be a non-shooting foul, so the Warriors will have the basketball underneath the basket.
Yeah, it was a good pass by Mullins on the foul. She was going down the floor. Good pass to Savetnik, who had the open shot, but the referees call a foul on the pass.
As the Warriors run through the inbounds play, the ball gets thrown into the backcourt to Sarah Dodson. She can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Hurricane basketball.
Yeah, sloppy inbounds pass right there. That was kind of a problem Friday night against the Lady Wolfpack for the Lady Warriors. Some sloppy inbounds pass, some unforced turnovers, allowed the Lady Wolfpack to extend that lead in the third quarter and beat them Friday night.
As Poston has the basketball for the Hurricanes, she throws it over to Jennings. Jennings with the long passes are stolen away by the Warriors. Ball quickly to Olivia Mullins. As she takes her time to set up, and now she's going to find Dee Savetnik over here in the left wing. Kicks over the right wing to Brittany Mullins, who thinks about the shot and decides not to. Back to the left wing to Olivia Mullins for three. It's up. He hits back to the bottom of the net. 18-6 is now your score. Yep. 2:45 left to go.
The Warriors executing a 2-2-1 press well. Marion's taking off down the sideline. The Warriors have the trap and the rotations on the backside ready. And Marion turned the ball over and just turned it over again in the 2-2-1 press.
Sarah Dodson with the steals. Olivia Mullins comes down the other way, finds Brittany Mullins into the lane. She shoots about a 7-foot jump shot. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. It's up and good. 20-6 is now your score.
In the fast-paced game, the turnovers in the press leading to easy buckets here for the Lady Warriors, and the Scarlet Hurricane won a timeout.
And we've got 2:24 left to go in the first quarter. The score is yours. Central Warriors 20. The Scarlet Hurricanes from Marion are 6.
Great start here by the Lady Warriors. Kind of reminds me of the great start Tuesday night the Lady Warriors had against the Lady Bears of Union. jumped out to an early 16-2 lead. Great broadcasting that night, if we recall. We broadcasted that game. Probably the best broadcasting in the history of broadcasting. Unfortunately, no one heard it.
That's true. As we said earlier tonight, I saw it on Chris Wilson's Twitter feed. If you were listening to us tonight, get us with the hashtag Circle Sports shout out. And I see that Taylor Hayes from Roanoke, Virginia, listening in to the alma mater. Thanks for tuning in, Taylor. Hope all is well up there with you in Roanoke and you're living life.
All the way from Roanoke, keeping track with his alma mater here, all the way back in Wise, Virginia, keeping up the Lady Girls Warriors action.
Here we go. Ball is inbounded to Poston, who's over quickly to Leffler. And back to 32, that's Jennings as the Hurricanes try to break the press. They manage to. Poston has the ball at the top of the key as the Warriors step back in their 2-3 zone. Ball's down in the corner, number 22, that's May. She drives baseline, is met by Disa Vetting with the block on the shot. Ball quickly to Britney Mullins. She's racing down the other direction, has Gracie Mullins underneath the basket. And they got a loose ball out underneath. It's going to be Hurricane basketball.
Lady Warriors are just a step quicker than this Lady Hurricanes team right now. And Marion not offering a lot of adjustments here so far in the 2-2-1 press. They seem to be content taking the ball down the sideline. I believe Coach Dodson will be happy to let them go down the sideline because that's the goal of the 2-2-1 press. Force them down the side, wrap it across half court, and try to get a steal.
As Hannah Carter checks back in for Britney Mullins, we're back underway here. Ball into the middle of the floor to number 14. That's Blackburn, who gets it down to number 20 in the left wing. That's Leffler, who's back to the top here to Jennings. As she dribbles through, sets the play up here for the Hurricanes. Ball's here to number 4 to the right wing to Stoffel. She's being trapped hard here in the corner. Loose ball is picked up, and it is out of – looks like we've got a loose ball. It's out of bounds as Disa Vetting, like she's sitting on the out-of-bounds line there. She's touching the basketball, so it'll be Hurricane basketball.
Good effort right there by Vetting, though. Lady Warriors trapping the ball down the side right here again. She got a hand on the pass. Again, the Marion Lady Hurricane a little undersized right now. Those traps are going to wreak havoc on them tonight.
Ball inbound to number 24. Again, that's Moss. She is at the top of the key, who finds Jennings. As Jennings sets the play here, she's going to get a high screen from number 4, who is Stoffel. She dribbles down the corner. She's trapped again, and the ball is turned over to the Warriors. As Brooke Porter gets a hand, and as she dribbles away, it's stripped by number 4, Stoffel. Jennings goes into the basket, shoots a layup. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Porter, and it's knocked away by the Hurricanes. It will be Warrior basketball.
Again, Jennings taking the ball to the basket, showing she's probably the Scarlet Hurricanes' best player. She's got 4 so far tonight, 4 of the 6 points for the Hurricane, leading the charge for them. So far, Savetnik with 8 leading the charge for the Lady Warriors.
1:22 left to play. 20 is your Warriors. The Hurricanes, visiting Hurricanes, are still 6. As Brooke Porter brings the ball down, kicks it to the left corner to Gracie Mullins, who shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by, that would be Leffler, who finds Jennings. And Jennings dribbles the ball back down the court the other direction for the Hurricanes' next offensive possession. Ball's over to the left corner to Blackburn. He's back to the top, number 24. That's Moss. Moss over here to the right wing to Jennings. Jennings hits a screen from number 4. She hits the pick and roll. It's no good. Ball stolen away by Savetnik. Racing back the other way comes Porter. Porter finds Hannah Carter. Nice ditch there for the layup. Hannah Carter, give her 2. 22-6 is your score.
Nice transition offense by the Lady Warriors. Right now, the Scarlet Hurricane have very few answers, getting very frustrated on the press, on the traps. Even saw a few of the Scarlet Hurricanes not even getting back on defense, which led to the easy layup by the Lady Warriors.
Number 4, that's Stoffel, dribbling the ball to the top of the key here. She's being met by number 10, that's Gracie Mullins, and Gracie Mullins gets her hand in on that dribble and knocks out of bounds. Going to remain Hurricane basketball.
With very little post present right here by Marion, it's easy for the Lady Warriors to extend the man-to-man defense, really pressure the ball outside, knowing that that Marion is going to have very few answers inside.
Stoffel to inbound the ball for the Hurricanes, and she gets the ball into number 24, who is, that is Moss. And she finds over to number 4. That's Stoffel, who shoots the 2. It's no good, and on the rebound, we got a foul call. And that foul will be on Chris. Is that?
I think it's number 10, Gracie Mullins. Yes, foul will be on number 10, Gracie Mullins.
All right, the Hurricanes inbound the basketballs. They'll run through the inbounds play. Ball's over here to number 4. Again, that's Stoffel. She's taking her time trying to find the hole in the Warrior defense as the ball is over to the left wing for number 14, who is Blackburn. She dribbles back to the top of the key, being pressured by Sarah Dodson. A nice cross-court pass. It's a little too high for number 4 there, Stoffel. It'll be a turnover of Hurricanes. It'll be Warrior basketball.
And Marion not really sure where to go with the ball. Savetnik stepped out, ready to trap. Marion tried to throw a skip pass to the other side. Skip pass a little too high, goes out of bounds. It'll be Warriors basketball.
And we have it into Olivia Mullins. We have 5 seconds left to go. 3, Porter with the shot at the buzzer. It's no good, and that will end our first quarter of play here from Central Warrior Gymnasium. That is your Central Warriors 22, the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes 6. Chris, what are your thoughts there in the first quarter?
Outstanding start by the Lady Warriors. Probably got everything they would have asked for right there. Outstanding pressure on the full-court press and the 2-2-1 press led to countless numbers of turnovers by the Scarlet Hurricane. Lady Warriors getting out in transition, getting some easy buckets inside with Savetnik and Callie inside. And that's leading to some open three-point opportunities as well. The Lady Warriors haven't made a whole lot of those threes. I noticed on one of those late possessions, we skipped the ball to the corner. Savetnik had a good screen inside. They're going to be helping out heavy on the post players for the Lady Warriors. So those threes will be open. If we can knock down a few of those, this game could get out of hand pretty quick here in the first half.
As the Central Warrior cheerleaders are doing their in-between quarter cheer right now, doing a fantastic job as always. Because they had a busy week last week and they were there every night.
You got to give your hand up to these Lady Warrior cheerleaders as well. Again, like you said, ball games every night. And I know the boys and girls each played 3 nights last week. And the Lady Warrior cheerleaders was at every game, showing their support. Some people forget that we got some seniors here on the Lady Warrior cheerleading squad who want the basketball season to go on as long as they can, because that means they get to keep cheering for a few more games.
Exactly right. As we're back underway here, getting ready to start the second quarter of play. A big shout out once again to our game sponsor, England Consulting Group. Appreciate the support here, the Sturgis Sports Media broadcast, the Warrior Nation blog. As the Hurricanes inbound the basketball, the ball is knocked away there by number 12, and that will be Brooke Porter. It will remain again Hurricane basketball.
Coach Dawson switching now into a little half-court 1-2-2 zone trap. See what the Scarlet Hurricane can do to adjust to this.
They're having trouble getting the ball in there, Chris. They finally do it. Inbounds it to Jennings. She's trapped real quickly there right here in the corner, and she is called for a walk. It'll be turnover. Hurricanes, Warrior basketball.
Yeah, could have called for a walk or stepping out of bounds. As soon as they inbound the ball, she was in a no-man's land right there in the corner, right across half court. She had nowhere to go with the ball. Lady Warriors pounced and got her in a trap, and she turned the ball over.
As Lydia Mullins gets down to the left corner to Hannah Carter, she brings it back to the left wing to Brooke Porter. As we go over to the right wing, and Lydia Mullins has the basketball again back to the top of here to Brooke Porter. Over here to the left to Hannah Carter, who dribbles in, and the post entry pass is knocked away by the Hurricanes, but the Warriors remain possession of it. As Olivia Mullins finds Hannah Carter again over here in the left wing, dribbles into the foul line, finds Britney Mullins at the top of the key. He takes a second here to survey the defense. Finds Brooke Porter to the right corner, down to Olivia Mullins, who has a nice pass into Callie there, who goes up with a nice finish for 2 points. Scores now 24-6.
Yeah, good pass by Brooke to Olivia. Olivia with the quick dish inside to Callie. Callie finishes for the easy 2.
Now we've got number 4 now. That's Leffler. He's pressured again. Ball down to the corner to 20. Into the post is number 24, who is Moss, and her layup is no good. Rebound pulled down by Callie again. Callie didn't play much the other night, but she's still nursing the injury. She's had some good minutes start tonight with it.
Yeah, I believe she was injured Wednesday night. Didn't even dress out Wednesday night. Didn't play a whole lot, I don't believe, Friday night in the championship game. She's putting in a lot of minutes here tonight, though.
As the Hurricanes come racing down the other way, it's Jennings after the turnover, pulled away from the Warriors. She comes racing down the other way, and as she shoots the layup, she is fouled. The shot is good. She's going to go to the line and shoot the extra foul shot. That makes the score now 24-8, 6:40 left to go in the first half here.
That gives Jennings 6 of the Scarlet Hurricanes 8 points already here in the second quarter.
Free throw was up, and it's all the way around the rim, and it finally falls in. 24-9 is now your score as the ball is inbound to Olivia. She takes her time and walks it across the half-court line as Coach Dawson calls the play. Ball to the left corner to Brooke Porter, who has Hannah Carter, who gets a nice screen from Callie, who then kicks it back out to Porter for a 3 from the left corner. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by number 20 of the Hurricanes. That is Leffler. She finds 10 post in the point guard, and they're headed back down the other way.
Lady Warriors get some open 3 looks. So far, they've only made 1. That was the first shot of the game by Gracie Mullins. He knocked down that 3 to start the game. Getting some open looks, but so far haven't been able to knock another one down.
3 up by Leffler. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Mullins, Olivia Mullins, I guess, and she's coming back down the other way. Quick entry pass out, pass up to Hannah Carter. She goes up for the 2. She is fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots.
Yeah, Lady Warriors getting down the court quicker than Marion right now. Marion looks very disinterested to even get back and playing defense on that possession. Again, outside of Jennings, who has 7 of the Marion 9 points. I'm not exactly sure where the scoring is going to come from Marion right now. The Lady Warriors defense is swarming all over everyone right now, and Marion having a tough time putting the ball in the basket and getting any open looks.
first foul shot for Carter is good. That makes the score now 25-9 with 5:55 left to go here in the first half as the second foul shot is getting ready to get underway. And it is up. And it's no good. Rebound pulled down by 24. That's Moss. It was lost stolen away by Mullins. Nice job there by Mullins with the hustle. To the left corner, down to the left corner to Mullins, who's Britney Mullins, who shoots the three. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Post, and the other way comes the Hurricane.
Another open three look in the corner. Pretty good looking shot by Mullins. I think, or at least Britney Mullins. I believe she prefers to put the ball in the basket, but she couldn't pass up the open look, and it rimmed in and out.
Number 4 posting being pressured there by Olivia Mullins, and she's going to be called for the reach-in foul. And the score again, 25 in favor of your Warriors. The visiting Charlotte Hurricane is 9 with 5:30 left to go. And it looks like we have a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, foul was caught on Olivia Mullins. It's going to be her second personal here with 5:31 left in the second quarter. Mullins or Coach Dotson may go to the bench here, so we have a 30-second timeout. The Scarlet Hurricane will be shooting 1-1 from here on out. So I think Coach Dotson a little frustrated the fact that every foul that we commit from here on out will send the Scarlet Hurricane to the free throw line for a chance to score and put some points on the board.
10 seconds to go here of this 30-second timeout that was called. The last-minute instructions are being given to both squads by their coaching staff as we get ready to get back up underway. Here to go again, the second quarter of the first round, the regional girls 2A basketball championship. From what, Chris, we can still say to this point, the 2A girls basketball capital of the state of Virginia.
Yep, still running through Southwest Virginia. I'd be highly surprised if it's not Lady Warriors and Lady Wolfpack come Saturday night at UVA-Wise in the championship game. Long way to go. Don't get too far ahead of ourselves. Anything can happen. That's why they play the games. But if I was a betting man, and sometimes I am, I'd put my money on the Lady Warriors and Lady Wolfpack.
Stifel's foul shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Mullins. She dribbles down and finds Britney Mullins down in the left corner. He finds Savetnik, who has a nice reverse pass out there to Brooke Porter. Over the top, back to the top to Mullins. He finds Britney Mullins. He finds Olivia Mullins in the left corner. Back to the top to Britney Mullins. She drives in, shoots a layup. The ball is blocked by number 24 for the Hurricanes. That's Moss. And we'll head Jennings is headed back the other way.
Again, I think that's Britney Mullins is playing out there. She likes to put the ball on the floor. Just kind of went in. Met a defender a little too tall who blocked her shot. I believe she prefers to put the ball in the basket as opposed to shooting those threes.
Nice pick and roll there ran by Marion, but as number 20, Kristen Leffler makes a move to the basket. She is called for the walk. It's going to be a turnover against the Hurricanes. It's going to go back to be Warrior basketball. 25-9 is our score here. 4:55 left to go as the Warriors inbound the ball, and Olivia Mullins brings it down the court.
I think if we just said Mullins to Mullins to Mullins, it would be easy to keep track of what's going on.
Maybe for us, probably not for the people who are listening. Ball is over to the right wing to Sarah Dotson. She's taking a second here to try to find Dee Savetnik. She does not. She kicks back over to the left to Olivia Mullins, who finds Gracie Mullins in the left corner. Back to the top of the right wing here to Olivia Mullins, who finds Gracie Mullins in at the high post. Her pass over to Sarah Dotson to the right corner is then given to Britney Mullins at the right wing. She dribbles into the foul line, finds Olivia Mullins at the left wing for three. Shots up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Dee Savetnik. That's it. It's good. 27-9. Dee does a good job there, Chris, of getting the rebound and keeping it high up in the air and putting it back off the glass very quickly.
Yeah, outstanding rebound and put back. That gives Savetnik 11 points on the night. I'm not keeping track, but I would say she's pretty close to double digits in rebounds already.
I would have to agree as the Hurricanes are having a little trouble down on their offensive end getting into any type of set or any type of offense. As that number 4, Stifle, is the ball to the top to keep number 32. That's Jennings, who goes over to the right wing to Poston, who puts the ball down. Number 22 is May. She drives baseline, and Savetnik is there to stop the drive and get the block, and she outlets it quickly to Olivia Mullins. She's racing back the other way, finds Gracie Mullins over in the right corner, back to the top of the wing. Over here, Britney Mullins down to the left corner to Sarah Dotson, who finds Dee Savetnik again, got her post up. Nice entry or nice inside-outside pass to Gracie Mullins. She dribbles in, kicks it to Sarah Dawson, left side for a three. It's no good, but Dee Savetnik again, Johnny on the spot with the rebound. It's up, it's in. Now it scores 29-9 in favor of your Warriors.
I think Sarah Dawson would say that was a pass and not a shot. Savetnik there ready to catch the airballed shot and put it in for another rebound and another 2 points for Savetnik.
Trap in the corner by the Warriors. It will be called a jump ball. The possession arrow is in favor of the Central Warriors.
Callie now checking in to give Savetnik a break. Scoreboard had it wrong. Savetnik now with 12 points on that rebound and putback. She's leading all scorers tonight with 12 of the Warriors' 29 points.
As Olivia Mullins gets the ball inbounded from Gracie Mullins, and she's going to walk it across the timeline here as the Marion Hurricanes are staying in the 2-3 zone as the Warriors run through their possession. Ball in the left corner down here to Britney Mullins. Back to the top to Olivia Mullins. Ball back down to the left corner to Britney Mullins again. She's trying to find Callie posted up in there. Callie's doing a good job, but the Hurricanes are doing a little better job keeping her from getting the basketball. Over to the left wing to Gracie Mullins. She's trying to get the ball into her sister Callie. She cannot. Back to the top. Back down here to Gracie Mullins. She got baseline with the left hand. Shots up. Got a 5-foot jump shot. Looked good coming at it. No good. Rebound pulled down by number 14. That's Blackburn. And the other way comes the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Marion just put Jennings down into the post as we have a timeout here by the Hurricane. The Hurricane putting Jennings down in the post. She's kind of playing in behind either Callie or D. Savetnik, and they're bringing a girl from the top of the 2-3 zone down the front, the post player, trying to keep the Lady Warriors from getting the ball inside to the post, which is why a lot of these three-point opportunities are open for the Lady Warriors. Like I said before, unfortunately, we're not able to convert. So far, the second quarter has slowed down a little bit after scoring 21 in the first quarter for the Lady Warriors. We've only managed to score 8, and we've only got just over 2 minutes left here in the second quarter.
About 40 seconds left to go in this full timeout. Again, the Central Lady cheerleaders are out there getting the crowd, as we would say around here, Chris, getting them fired up. Just getting them fired up. Doing a good job over there.
Yeah, definitely getting them fired up. I believe the Lady Warriors fans outnumber the Lady Hurricane fans tonight by about 30-1. Again, it's a long drive from Marion. You got to come all the way down to 81 and shoot through, Abbey Jennings, St. Paul. I assume that's the way they go. That's a long drive here on a Tuesday night, a school night. But again, the Lady Warrior faithful out tonight in full force here cheering on the Lady Warriors, hoping for a trip to the Final Four to take on the winner of the Union-Lebanon game, which should be underway. We'll be trying to check some scores at halftime, maybe give you guys some updates of what's going on around Southwest Virginia Lady action tonight. Try to keep you guys at home abreast of who's going to advance into the Final Four of the Region D Ladies Tournament Championship.
Of course, those games will be Thursday night, and they'll be taking place at UVA Wise Convocation Center right here in Wise, Virginia as well. As the Hurricanes inbound the basketball, 2:37 left to go in the first half. 29-9 is your score in favor of the Warriors. As the ball was passed down to Stoffel here at the right wing, she dribbles up to the top of the key, finds number 20, who is Leffler, and kicks it over to 10. That's Poston. And she's picked up and pressured heavily by Britney Mullins. She finds number 14, Blackburn, at the top of the key. Back over to Poston. Got a low screen set for her by number 24, who is Moss. And on the pick and roll, ball is turned over by Britney Mullins. She's come racing back the other way, pulls it out to the right wing, and finds Sarah Dodson up at the top of the key. She swings it over to the left side to Gracie Mullins, down to the left corner to Olivia Mullins. And she has a nice pass to Gracie Mullins on the backside there. Gracie Mullins is so open, she didn't even realize what was going on. And she goes ahead and puts it in. 31-9 is the score.
I believe Gracie was surprised she was that wide open. She was looking for someone to pass, expecting some defensive help. Realized she was wide open, had a wide open layup. Jennings is out right now for Marion, so let's see if they can generate any offense here with Jennings on the bench.
And as the Warriors are pressuring heavily here, we've got a foul being called on number 10, Gracie Mullins, the push. That was away from the ball, Chris. I really didn't see exactly what happened there.
I didn't either, but that's Gracie's third, so she'll have to come out of the game now. Probably get a lengthy breather here. Again, going back to Jennings on the bench, you're going back to the last offensive play by Marion. They turned the ball over without her on the court. We come back on defense, as I mentioned. She was playing the center person in the post. She comes out of the game. No coincidence, the Lady Warriors find the open area right there in the middle of the lane for an easy 2 points.
Poston's first foul shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Callie. Outlet quickly to Brooke Porter, who kicks it ahead to Hannah Carter, who shoots about a 5-foot jump shot. Can't get it to go in, and ball will go out of bounds. It'll be off the Warriors, and it will be Hurricane basketball.
Another good look right there by Hannah Carter in the lane with her little patented mid-lane jump shot. Unable to convert right there.
Warriors are still staying in the press and giving the Hurricanes quite a bit of problems. They finally managed to break the press as Poston has the ball at the top of the key. Over here to the right wing to Blackburn. Blackburn to the top of the key to Leffler. Leffler taking her time, surveying the defense back over here to Blackburn to the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Stoffel. Stoffel's over to the left wing. The number 20, that's Leffler. Back to the right wing to Moss, who then finds Poston over on the left wing as they're kicking it back across the top up here. The Warriors doing a very good job playing defense. Ball stolen away there by Brooke Porter. She's racing back down the other way, and as she goes in to shoot the open layup, she is fouled from behind. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. As the foul is called on the Hurricanes, and that was number 4, Chris.
The Britney Stoffel will be her first. Marion offense right there looked to be just some passes around the wing and some down screens, looking to get somebody open outside. The Lady Warriors all over it, getting through the screens well. Forced a turnover at the top of the key. Brooke Porter raced down the other way and drew a foul.
First foul shot from Porter is no good. Chris, to be honest with you, with some of the foul shots we've missed and the open free looks that we've missed, this game could be a lot worse than what it is.
Absolutely. We've probably missed at least 10 threes and a handful of free throws here. Can free throws plague us there Friday night against the Lady Wolfpack? we had a chance to climb back in the game there in the fourth quarter, couldn't convert some free throws. Another turnover. Oh, jump ball.
As the foul shot there, second foul shot from Porter was good. That makes your score 32-9. And as you heard Chris say that we have a jump ball. The possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Scarlet Hurricanes. Still getting ready to inbound the basketball. 53 seconds left to go here in the first half of the basketball game here, the first round of the regional tournament, as the number 24 gets the ball over here at the left wing again. That is Moss. She's trapped, finds Jennings up at the top of the key. Over here to the right wing to Poston, being pressured heavily by Britney Mullins. Ball's knocked away at Poston, regains possession of it. Back to the left wing again to Jennings. She's trying to find something to do with the basketball. She finds number 14, Blackburn. And as Blackburn is looking into the post, she is called for the walk. That will be a turnover against the Hurricanes, and it will be Warrior basketball.
A lot of inexperience, it appears, here from Marion Scarlet Hurricane. Maybe I don't have some class grades here for some of these girls. Look to be very inexperienced right now, handling the basketball, a little timid right now, and just forcing a lot of turnovers.
As Britney Mullins finds a nice post entry pass there to Deesa Vetnick again, who had the girl on her back, posted up really well. Give her 2 more points, 34-9. 13 seconds left to go here in the first half as Jennings dribbles down, makes a nice move into the makes a nice drive into the lane, but as she is cut off by Deesa Vetnick, she's called for the walk. We've got 9.3 seconds left to go here as Carter's getting ready to inbound the basketball to Britney Mullins.
Jennings showing a lot of frustration right there. Look like she's trying to, do a little too much. She's kind of a one-man show, it appears, right now, and unfortunately she just can't get a lot going for herself.
3-2, and shot up from Deesa Vetnick is no good as time expires here in the first half. Good look at the final shot there from the Warriors, just couldn't get it to fall. So we have the first round of the regional tournament here in 2A girls basketball from Central Virginia, from Central High School here in West Virginia. We have your Lady Warriors 34. The visiting Scarlet Hurricane is 9, and we're going to take a real quick second here, and as Chris is going to get his stats, get everything rounded up. And we're going to take a quick second to run through our sponsors once again. We are very, very thankful for each one of them who helped make this thing possible, make this broadcast of the Warrior Nation blog possible. So we're able to bring to the people who can't make it out to the game can still hear what's going on. We have, first of all, our game sponsor for tonight is England Consulting Group, ITS, Shade Tree Landscaping, Dale's Heating and Air, Evans Circle Photography, Cavalier Pharmacy, Todd's Hair Studio, Genesis Salon, Innovative Graphics, Courtney Van Hush, Lily Rodiller, Morgan McClure, Robos Drive-In, Pound IGA, and Rainbow Gymnastics. I'm sure as you can hear the music, the Lady Warriors are going through their halftime dance. We'll be back as soon as this dance is completed, and we'll have some stats and a recap of the first half and everything we thought that we're going to have going through the second half. And hopefully have some scores for you from around the region tonight as well. We'll be back in just a second. As the Lady Warrior cheerleaders finish up their halftime dance, we've got to turn it over here to Chris Wilson for just a quick second, and he's going to give you a rundown of the stats here in the first half.
All right, for the Lady Warriors, again, they lead 34-9 in the first quarter. They put up 22 points with that fast-paced start. The 2-2-1 full-court press really caught the Scarlet Hurricane off guard, led to a lot of easy transition points. With 22 points in the first quarter, Lady Warriors followed up with 12 in the second quarter for 34 at the half. Scorers so far for the Lady Warriors, Gracie Mullins has 7 points, including that one lone three that started the game off. Olivia Mullins has 3. Brooke Porter with 1 from the free throw line. Hannah Carter with 5. Callie Mullins with 4. And Dee Savetnik leading all scorers so far in the first half with 14 points. Again, that's Savetnik leading the way with 14. Gracie Mullins with 7. Brooke Porter with 1. Olivia Mullins with 3. Hannah Carter with 5. And Callie Mullins with 4. For the Lady Scarlet Hurricanes so far, in the first quarter, they scored 6 points. They trailed 21-6 after 1. They were only able to score 3 points as the Lady Warriors were swarming all over them in the second quarter. Good, strong defensive effort right there by the Lady Warriors in the first and second quarter, holding the Scarlet Hurricanes to just 9 points at the half. And Lady Warriors lead 31-9. Scores thus far for Marion, Kaylee Poston with 2 points. Abbey Jennings has the other 7. Again, there are only 2 scorers thus far for the Scarlet Hurricane. Abbey Jennings with 7 and Kaylee Poston with 2. So far, the Marion Scarlet Hurricane have only managed to hit 3 shots from the field, and they've also tacked on 3 free throws, all 3 of which coming from Abbey Jennings, who is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Again, at the half, it's the Lady Warriors leading 34-9. While I was over there getting the stats from Ashley Savetnik, so I want to make sure I send a quick shout-out again to Mark Savetnik, who wishes he could be here. Again, Mark's typically the videographer here for the Lady Warriors, watching his daughter Dee play. Mark's in the hospital due to some health complications. We'll make sure we send him a shout out as we sure he's back home listening. Mark, we wish you the best of luck, buddy, and we hope to see you back here real soon.
Exactly right, Chris. A couple score of interest that I found here is that at the half, we got Gate City 25, Virginia High 21. I don't think the game at Ridgeview and Tazewell tipped off till 7. So it's probably just now getting underway. So as soon as we get a score from it, we'll find it. We'll run that for you. And then the other game as well, which is Union and Lebanon. Haven't found a score for that one yet. We're going to get, as soon as we get one of those, as soon as we get that score, we'll run it down for you as well. But the other region, or the other 2A regional tournament game we have right now, Gate City, Virginia High. Gate City's ahead 25-21.
That'd be a little bit of an upset. Gate City had to travel to Virginia High for that one, meaning Virginia High was the better seed coming out of the other conference. We've seen Gate City play. They usually play the Lady Warriors pretty tough, pretty tight. But Gate City looking for the upset here in the first round of the Region D quarterfinals.
We've got about 4 minutes left to go here in halftime. The game here from Central High School Gymnasium. Again, your Lady Warriors are 34. The visiting Scarlet Hurricanes from Marion are 9. And we will be back here. We've got about 4 minutes to go. We're going to cut away here for the next few minutes. You may hear us go silent for just a second, but hang around. Don't worry. We're not gone anywhere. We'll be right back with second half action here just in a second. All right, we got about a minute and a half left to go here at halftime, as we have managed to pull a few more scores for you from around the region tonight. The first one, Chris, you have over there, what was the score that you had?
It's still early in the game. Again, this is the game of interest here for the Lady Warriors. The winner of this game between Union and Lebanon will advance to play our Lady Warriors, at least it appears. Games in its early stages, Union led 6-5 with about 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Again, I believe that was a 7 o'clock tip-off. We started here at 6:30, so they're a little bit behind us on that.
We had Ridgeview on top of Tazewell, 13-6 into 1 over there from Clintwood. And we've got Gate City on top of Virginia High, 42-37 right now as they're getting ready to start the fourth quarter down there in Bristol.
When you look at Class 1, again, these games don't really impact us moving on. But, again, just some local games in the area if you're wondering. Rye Cove leads Honaker 48-19 after 3. Patrick Henry leads John I. Burton 27-13. Again, those are Division I scores. No real importance to us, but again, just keeping our fans up to date on what's going on. We'd like to send out one quick shout out. I did get a message there about 10 minutes ago from a buddy of mine who lives in Gaston, North Carolina. Mike Neese listening to the broadcast. Mike Neese was a former schoolmate of mine. We both graduated together back in 1999. He's keeping up with things here back at home. Again, living down in North Carolina now. Just want to give a quick shout out to him. Listening in Gaston, North Carolina. So we're branching all over the place.
The goal is all 50 states, Chris.
That's right. I've got a few Twitter followers that live out in Hawaii, so maybe if I can get those guys to listen to me out in Hawaii, we'll be global.
That'd be awesome. Here we go. Second half underway. 34-9 in favor of your Warriors. The ball gets inbounded to Olivia Mullins as the Hurricanes are staying in that 2-3 zone. Over to the left wing to Gracie Mullins. Back up to the top of the key here to Hannah Carter. And she's looking for a hole in the Hurricane zone as Hannah Carter gets the ball at the foul line. Nice post into the high post by Olivia Mullins, and that patented turnaround jump shot again for Hannah Carter. It's up, it's good. 36-9 your score.
You know, so she needs to trademark that or patent it or something. Hannah Carter has that, 10-foot, about the volleyball line jump shot down.
As the Hurricanes have the ball back down on their end, ball's over here to number 32 to the left wing. That's Jennings, who finds down to the left corner. Number 20, that is Leffler. Ball back up to the top of the key to post over to 24 to the right wing, and that pass is knocked out of bounds by Olivia Mullins. It's going to remain Hurricane basketball.
Coach Dotson starting Gracie Mullins here to start the second half. She picked up 3 personal fouls in the first half, but again with the 27-point lead, he's probably not too concerned with that 4th foul right now on Gracie.
Posting over in the right corner with the basketball, and as she looks to make an entry pass, she is called for a walk. That will be a turnover against the Scarlet Hurricanes, and it will be Warrior basketball.
Lady Warriors have turned off the pressure a little bit. They're kind of sagging back a little bit, letting Marion sort of move the ball around the perimeter, seeing if they can create some type of an offense. So far, again, Marion just turned the ball over with very little defensive pressure.
As Brooke Porter brings the ball down for the Lady Warriors over to the left wing to Gracie Mullins. She's trying to find an entry pass to Decent Vetnick. Can't get it in, so we go back to the top of the key to Britney Mullins, who goes back down to the right corner to Gracie Mullins, who had a wide open 3 but passes it up for a post move down to Decent Vetnick. Right-handed layup is no good for Vetnick. As the Hurricanes pull the rebound down and head back the other way, we have Poston dribbling across the timeline to the left wing. Number 32, that's Jennings. Back to the left corner to number 20, who is Leffler. He goes back to the top to Moss. He goes back all the way over to the right corner, back to Poston, and we go back to the top of the again to Jennings. Jennings down to the left corner to Leffler. The ball is passed back up the top of the post. Brittany Mullins gets in the passing lane. She steals the ball, and as she goes all the way coast to coast and finishes the layup, scores now 38-9 in favor of your Warriors.
It appears if you let Marion pass the ball around long enough, eventually they'll make a mistake. Good steal right there by Brittany Mullins, and another mistake and turnover here by Marion, and it'll be Lady Warriors ball again.
Pass unable to be handled there by Jennings. She loses it out of bounds. Again, it'll be Warrior basketball as the ball is inbounded to Olivia Mullins, and she walks it across the timeline as the Warriors get set up here for their next offensive possession. Ball down to the left corner to Gracie Mullins. As Disa Vetney comes, she goes all the way, skip pass all the way across the court to the other corner to Brooke Porter, who kicks it all the way back to the other corner as well. As Gracie Mullins drives in baseline, has a nice entry pass up the lane to Disa Vetnick. Layups up and it's good. 40-9 is now your score.
Good baseline drive by Gracie. Good job by Disa Vetnick teeing up in the middle of the lane. Gracie with a good bounce pass into the lane. Savetnik with the finish.
As the Hurricanes, Leffler has the ball at the top of the key. She finds Poston down to the left wing, who goes back up to the top, number 24. That's Moss, who goes down to the right corner to Jennings. Jennings tries to make a move to the basket. She's being guarded by Brooke Porter. And on the drive, she is fouled. That foul will be against the Lady Warriors, and that was against number 12, Brooke Porter.
It'll be her second, team's first here in the second half.
As the Lady Hurricanes inbound the basketball to Poston. At the top of the key, she's being pressured by Britney Mullins. pass across to the right wing to Jennings, and she is called for the double dribble, Chris. I believe she caught it and dribbled it and then picked it up and dribbled it again real quick.
Yeah, the pass came over to her. It was an errant pass. She picked it. She caught the ball in the air and dribbled it one time, picked it up, evaluated the offense, and decided she was going to dribble again. That's a turnover. Again, another turnover here by the Scarlet Hurricane. I believe that's at least 3 or 4 already here in the third quarter, and we're just 3 minutes in.
Britney Mullins is all the way down to the left corner to Gracie Mullins, and she tries to have an entry pass into a decent vet, just a little too far out in front of her. Ball is turned over here by the Hurricanes as Jenny comes racing back the other way, stops at the left elbow for a 15-foot jump shot. It's no good. Number 4 is stifled, comes down with the rebound as she goes to put the ball back up. She is fouled. She's going to line a shoot too.
Yeah, Jennings looking a little frustrated right now.
Let's go, Britney!
She's wanting to score. I think she's wanting to try to do something on offense, but unfortunately she's not getting a whole lot of help. Kind of took a pretty good shot right there, but failed to hit anything. Marion on the offensive rebound and just airballed the first free throw.
Stop the shot up. First one is no good. And we got some substitutes coming in for the Warriors. That will be number 14, Sarah Dodson, number 40, Callie Mullins, and number 30, Hannah Carter.
Speaking of substitutes, Lady Warriors dressed out 8 varsity girls tonight. Again, we only played with 7 against Union the other night. I also see about 3 or 4 members of the JV champion Lady Warrior JV team has joined the varsity night and dressed out, sitting on the bench watching the night's action.
Second foul shot from Stoffel was no good, and as the Warriors come down on their next offensive possession, a pass across the court to Hannah Carter from Britney Mullins is unable to be handled, and that will be a turnover for the Warriors. It will be Hurricane basketball.
I'll be watching those JV girls over on the bench to see if they start to get excited with this big lead. I feel a little sympathetic, or I don't know if that's the right word, but, I have a little emotion for the ones who sit on the bench hoping for a big win so they can get in. That was kind of my role back in the day. And those girls on the end of the bench are hoping this game stays the way it is, and maybe Coach Dawson gives them a look here late in the game.
And as on the drive there for the Hurricanes, we have a foul called on number 40, Callie Mullins, the block, as the Hurricanes inbound the basketball to number 24, Moss, who kicks it to the top of the key to Leffler, who then goes back to Jennings. And it's a loose ball and jump ball call. No.
I believe they called Marion was out of bounds. It looked like a tie-up, but Marion was out of bounds, so the ball will go to the Lady Warriors.
As the Warriors inbound the basketball, it comes into Britney Mullins. She's going to take her time and walking across the half line. Score here with 4:20 left to go. Your Central Warriors are 40. The visiting Hurricanes are still 9. As Hannah Carter gets the ball down to the short corner and a nice post pass into Callie Mullins, who puts the layup up. It's good. 42-9 is now your score.
Another job getting the ball down on the baseline. A good entry pass by Hannah Carter into the middle of the lane to Callie Mullins, who converts a nice, easy shot in the lane.
Hurricanes have the ball down on their end as Poston gets an entry pass into Jennings, who makes a post move but can't get the layup to go. Now the ball is tied up. It will be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Hurricanes.
I don't have it marked down when the last time the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes scored, but they've gone scoreless so far through 4 minutes here in the third quarter. I want to say they're approaching about 8 minutes without a point.
And a lot of that's due to the defense being played by the Central Warriors tonight, Chris.
Absolutely.
As the Hurricanes inbound the basketball and throw it in underneath to Jennings. She makes a nice little turnaround jump shot. It's up. It's good. That makes the score now. The Hurricanes are 11, and your Central Warriors are 42. As Brooke Porter brings the ball down the court the other way for the Warriors. Finds Hannah Carter to get into the lane. Nice high-low pass there to Callie Mullins, and as Callie Mullins goes up for the layup, she gets fouled. The bucket is good, and she's going to go to the line and shoot one more.
A couple of hot passes right there by the Lady Warriors. Looked like that was going to be a little too tough to handle. Both Hannah Carter came up with her pass and nice dish down to Callie Mullins inside. She converts the play, gets fouled, and we'll try to go for the old-fashioned three-point play.
The foul shot from Callie is no good. Rebound comes down to Blackburn. She's dribbling left-handed back down the other way. Stops at the left wing. Goes down to the left corner to Leffler. As she is back to the top of the key to Poston. As Poston is dribbling around here at the top, being pressured heavily by Sarah Dawson. Ball to the left-hand side over here to Blackburn. She is really being pressured by Hannah Carter. And Olivia Mullins gets her hands in the passing lane but can't come up with a turnover. Ball down to Poston in the right corner. Being pressured by Sarah Dawson. Up to the top to number 20. That's Leffler. Over to the left wing to number 4. That's Stoffel. Back to Jennings to shoot the 3. Shot is up, and it is good. That makes the score now 14-44. 3 minutes to go.
I guess Jennings heard my comments about how they hadn't scored in a while. She's got 5 straight points in about the last 45 seconds.
Olivia Mullins brings the ball across the half line for the Warriors. 2:55 left to go. Over to the left corner to Sarah Dawson. She's trying to get it into Callie Mullins, who's posting up. And then she gets the pass from Brooke Porter. excuse me. And now she's trying to make the pass down to Olivia Mullins. It can't be handled by Olivia. It'll be a turnover against the Warriors, and it'll be Hurricane basketball.
Not a bad look right there. Got the ball inside to Callie Mullins. She looked on the weak side. Thought she had an open pass. Just wasn't quite there, and the Lady Warriors were a little unable to convert.
Hurricanes are inbounding the ball to 10. That's posting. She's being picked up at the half line by Sarah Dalton. Over here to the left-hand side, the left wing. Ball to Callie Blackburn. And the pass is knocked away by Olivia Mullins. She gets in the passing lane there and gets her hand on it. And it goes off over. It will be Hurricane basketball.
Good effort right there by Olivia. I've been watching the last few possessions. She's getting after it. She's fighting through screens, trying to get that steal up at top of the key. Showed so much effort right there. She ended up about 2 rows up in the bleachers over here in front of us.
Ball to the left wing over here to Blackburn. She dribbles in, finds number 24, who is Moss up at the top of the key. He has it to Jennings. Jennings dribbles in to the foul line. Makes a nice little spin move, but on that spin move, Chris, she's going to be called for a walk.
Yeah, she's just trying to do too much right now. She knows she's the main offense right now. You just put the ball on the floor. Had a good little move. Unfortunately, just took too many steps and turned the ball over.
44-14 is your score. 2:20 left to play here in the third quarter of the first round of the Regional 2A Girls Basketball Tournament. Ball over to the left wing to Gracie Mullins. Dixie Vetting is posting up. Goes to the corner. Ball gets passed in to Dixie Vetting, who makes a nice drop step, goes up with the left hand. It's good. 46-14 is now your score.
2 points for Savannah right there. Gives her a game high. I believe that's 18 for the game. Her and Callie Mullins just dominating inside against these Scarlet Hurricanes.
Number 14, Blackburn, has the ball top. She finds Jennings, who stops to shoot the 3 at the right wing, and it's up and it's good. Nice shot there by Jennings. 17-46 now in favor of your Warriors. Olivia Mullins coming down the other way. Quick post entry pass into Dixie Vetting, who barely gets the handle on it but saves it. And ball comes back to the top to Gracie Mullins for a 3 from the left wing. Nothing but net there. Give her all 3. 49-17. 1:30 left to go.
Second 3-pointer hit tonight by Gracie, giving her 10 points for the game. Get her and Savannah leading the way, and there's a steal by Gracie Mullins coming the other way.
She goes up for the fast break layup. It's good. 51-17 now your score. As Jennings hits the ball into the Hurricanes, she hits it back down the other way. Ball down to the right corner to Blackburn, who dribbles it back up to the top to Poston. Poston dribbles to the left wing. Trying to find somebody open. Got girls cutting to her. Jennings cuts to the basket, and the ball is stolen away there by Olivia Mullins. Nice hustle there by Olivia Mullins as Britney Mullins finds Sarah Dotson up. And as Sarah Dotson goes in for the layup, she forgets to take a dribble, and she gets called for a walk.
Great effort right there by Olivia Mullins. I was just getting ready to comment the possession before. She got a little too aggressive trying to get the steal over on the wing. Let Jennings beat her. Jennings came down, hit the wide open 3. Comes back this time. Olivia Mullins getting on the court, diving for the loose ball, got the steal. Kicked it up to Sarah Dawson, who had the easy breakaway layup. Unfortunately, she just forgot to dribble and turned it over.
A little too excited there, Chris. I can remember doing that many times myself.
Oh, yeah. The easiest ones are probably the hardest ones.
And Sarah Dawson here does a nice job of getting the 5-second call against Blackburn.
Yeah, all over the defender right there. Marion forgot to break the time and turns it over the 5-second call.
Sarah, although she missed the layup, come down and made a nice defensive play there to get the ball back in favor of the Warriors.
Great job. Yeah, absolutely. You know, it'd be easy to kind of pad up a little bit right there. You just turn the ball over. You cost yourself and your team 2 points. Came back on the defensive side and forced a turnover.
As number 4, that Stoffel comes back the other way off the steal for the Warriors. And number 10, that is Poston, finds number 24 for the short corner on the left-hand side. That's Moss. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Disa Vetnick, and Britney Mullins is racing the other way. She makes a nice Euro step to the basket, and it's up. It's in. Give her 2. 53-17 to score. 13 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Nice finish and drive right there. Great Euro step. Again, I mentioned earlier, I think Britney Mullins first put the ball on the floor and take it to the basket. Good drive right there. Euro step, the post player. Nice finish inside.
2-1, and not going to get a shot off here as the Central Warriors do an excellent job there that last defensive possession. So after 3 to play here from the first round of the regional tournament, it'll be your Central Warriors 53, the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes 17.
Another great quarter right there by the Lady Warriors, outscoring the Scarlet Hurricanes 19-8. I say they outscored the Scarlet Hurricanes. They really outscored Miss Jennings. Jennings had all 8 points that quarter for the Scarlet Hurricanes, as she leads the charge for them with 15 of their 17 points, getting the Lady Warriors up 53-17, outscoring the Scarlet Hurricanes by a score of 19-8 in that quarter. Again, Disa Vetnick leading the way with 18 points. Gracie Mullins next in line for the Lady Warriors with 12. Callie Mullins next in line with 8 coming off the bench.
Again, we'd like to thank our game sponsor tonight, England Consulting Group. Appreciate their business. Appreciate them being a sponsor tonight of the Warrior Nation Blogs broadcast. production here at the Sturgill Sports Media. And again, if you want to become one of our sponsors to help us sponsor the regional games coming up or help us sponsor the other sports, as we got spring sports coming up, we've got baseball and softball and everything else going on in the spring. It'll be a busy time here from Central High School Athletics in the springtime. Weather outside today, Chris, has kind of got me itching for it a little bit, ready for the leaves to pop out and the flowers to come out and the nice warm evenings and hearing the crickets and stuff chirping in the evenings.
Absolutely. I think I may have polished off my golf clubs today, had the little itch to get out and play a little golf. But I'm here. If I had to pick somewhere else to be today, I guess I'll be here watching some basketball. One quick score of interest here as we get back underway. The Union Lady Bears lead 11-18-15 about halfway through the second quarter.
All right, Hannah Carter has the ball for the Warriors. Up the top of the key, she kicks it to the left wing to Olivia Mullins. She then dives to the basket. She turns around to shoot her again. Patting that jump shot there from about 7 feet. It gets blocked away by number 10, Poston. And back the other way come the Hurricanes. Ball down to the right corner, number 22, that's May. And she's being pressured by Hannah Carter. And Hannah Carter got a little too aggressive there with the body, Chris.
Yeah, a little too aggressive. Trying to play good hard man-to-man defense, pressure on the ball. Got a little too aggressive right there and picked up the foul. It'll be the fourth foul by the Lady Warriors here in the second half, as we've reached the running clock portion of the game now, with the Lady Warriors leading by 36.
As the Hurricanes get ready to inbound the basketball, they run through the inbounds play. Ball to the right corner, number 24, that's Moss. Back to number 22 at the top, that's May, who finds number 24 again. Back to Moss. Jump shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. Outlet quickly to Olivia Mullins. She's racing back down the other way. Finds Britney Mullins over the right wing. She drives to the basket. It's a nice dish off to the short corner to Hannah Carter, who goes back to the right wing to Olivia Mullins, who drives into the lane. Finds Brooke Porter wide open for a three to the left side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Britney Mullins, and she comes back to the top of the key to Olivia Mullins. And Olivia Mullins drives into the basket, shoots about a 4-foot runner. It's no good. Ball is out of bounds, and it will be Hurricane basketball.
Good effort right there by Britney Mullins on the offensive rebound. Again, one of the smaller people on the court, going in there amongst the trees and getting the rebound. Good penetration kick at that time by, I think it was Olivia Mullins that kicked it out to the corner. A good penetration kick. Another good open look by the Lady Warriors, but could not convert on the three.
Another score of interest here for us. It is the Lady Wolfpack 22, the Lady Bulldogs 6, with 5 to go in the second quarter over there from Clintwood.
Good defense again by the Lady Warriors. Olivia Mullins with the steal, leading to the fast break the other way.
Brittany Mullins goes up for 2, and it's no good, but a rebound pulled down by Hannah Carter. Good job there by Brooke Porter saving that thing. Ball comes in to D. Savetnik, who's up and in. Give her 2 more. Scores now 55-17. 5:50 left to go here in the game.
Those 2 points give D. Savetnik a game-high 20 points, leading all scorers here tonight.
As the Hurricanes have the ball down here on the left side of the wing is number 22. That's May. She goes to the top to Moss, who finds Poston over on the right corner. Back, dribbles back up to the top and finds Leffer at the top of the key. As Jennings is working hard down there to try to get position on Brooke Porter. Brooke's doing a pretty good job with the 9-hole of basketball as Olivia Mullins gets her hand in there and steals the ball away from the Hurricane offense.
I think we're going to call it jump ball, so it'll stay down here.
Thank you for the correction, Chris.
You're welcome. Again, great defensive effort right there by Olivia Mullins, all over her man, guarding her hard. Trying to force some type of errant pass or turnover. She's played really hard here tonight.
And we have Poston with the ball the right wing over there for the Hurricanes. Back to the top to number 4. That's Stoffel. He goes back to Poston over the right wing, and she goes back to the top of the key. Back to Stoffel again, dribbling into the lane. Shoots a runner from about 7 or 8 feet away. Shot's no good. And rebound comes off of the Warriors, and it will remain Hurricane basketball. All
right, Coach Dawson going to challenge us now here. We're putting in these JV championship girls now. Gracie Thompson entering the game here for the Lady Warriors. And then comes Gabby Hall as well.
As the Hurricanes inbound the ball to number 24, who is Moss, who shoots a nice little jump shot there in the lane. 19:55 is now your score. Brittany Mullins heads back the other way. Finds Gracie Mullins in the left corner. As Callie's trying to get some post presence in there. Brittany Mullins dribbles into the foul line. Finds Thompson over here at the right wing. She makes a move into the basket and shoots her layup. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Callie. And a nice strong move there to the basket. It doesn't come up good, but she's going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, the Lady Warriors have dominated inside. Savetnik with 20 points there as a starter. Callie Mullins coming in off the bench here working hard. I believe she's got 8 points so far going to the line to try to get to double figures. Again, the Lady Warriors have dominated the inside game.
First foul shot coming from Callie. It's no good. As we await the second shot here as she receives the basketball from the official. Takes a second to set herself. A little more on that one, Chris. That one looked good coming out, and it was good. Scores now 56-19.
Yes.
the other way come the Hurricanes.
Yeah, second shot looked a lot better than the first one. First one coming up a little short. Second shot hitting up in the net.
That is Stoffel over there being pressured by Mullins. She dribbles herself into a trap, and as she's falling out of bounds, she bounces the ball off of one of the Warrior defenders, and it will remain Hurricane basketball. Into the game for the Warriors now is number 22, Hannah Large, and number 32, Hannah McCamus.
I'm not sure, but this might be their first varsity action of the season.
I would imagine so. Nice defense there by Thompson. Knocked the ball away. Good to see those JV champion Warriors in there getting some varsity minutes and scrapping and playing good defense, too.
Absolutely. This is what helps keep Coach Dawson's pipeline going. Get these girls some valuable experience now so when they have to fill in some roles next year.
Ball stolen away there by Large as Gabby Hall comes racing down the other way. She's going to go and shoot a layup. It's up and it's good. Scores now 58-19 in favor of the Warriors.
Nice finish right there by Gabby Hall. Dropping the ball in. Had a girl on her. Finished up over top. Nice layup.
As the Hurricane offense is down now, it's number 22. That's May. Who dribbles into the lane, kicks it to the top. Number 24, who shoots it over to Jenkins, who shoots a three. It's no good. Rebound is out of bounds off the Warriors. It will be Hurricane basketball. 2:44 left to go. Again, Chris mentioned clock is running. 58-19 is your score in favor of the Warriors.
Yeah, I believe Jennings is a senior here from Marion, so she may stay out there for quite a while. Try to savor every moment she has here of her last game.
As the ball is shot by the Hurricanes and the Warrior, or as it's no good, the rebound comes off of the Hurricanes, and it'll be Warrior basketball. 2:20 left to go here, fourth quarter.
Coach Dawson will have Hannah McCamus bringing the ball down, being the point guard here.
She dribbles into the lane, finds Hannah Large up the top of the key. She loses the handle on it, and as she is going for the loose ball, she will be fouled by number 20. That is Kirsten Leffler, and it will remain Warrior basketball.
I believe that's just the fourth team foul, maybe just the third team foul in the Scarlet Hurricane. We should be good on 1-1 from here on out. Neither team really close to the bonus.
Ball is inbounded there to Callie Mullins. Errant pass is stolen away by the Hurricanes as Jennings comes down and shoots a three from the top of the key. Shots up, it's no good. Ball is out of bounds. Didn't touch anybody or anything, so it will be Warrior basketball headed back the other way. 1:45 left to go.
Yeah, again, Jennings right there looking to fire up the open shot. She has 15 tonight for the Scarlet Hurricane, 15 of their 19 points. Had the open look, just unable to knock it down.
We've got Gracie Mullins and Sarah Dawson checking back in. And get some minutes here with the younger Warriors. As Hannah McCamus drives to the basket, goes all the way for the layup. Nice shot up and in. It's good. Nice drive there by Hannah McCamus. 60-19 is now your score in favor of the Warriors.
Yeah, pretty good defense right there by the Scarlet Hurricanes. McCamus had someone pressure her. She drove by her, got a nice layup on the right block, and finished.
As Jennings kicks the ball over here to the left wing to number 22, that's May. She drives into the basket, drives into the lane. As she goes up for the shot, she is fouled by number 20. That is Gabby Hall, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. With the clock running here, 60-19 is the score. 55 seconds in counting.
That'll be Hall's first personal foul. The Warriors' fifth here in the second half.
Shots up and good from May. 20-60 is now your score. Second one up and no good. A big juicy rebound there, pulled down by number 20, who is Kirsten Leffler, but she can't grab the handle on it, and Gracie Mullins comes down with the rebound. She's headed back the other way. She dribbles into the foul line, finds Hannah McCamus, who dribbles at the foul line with her left hand, pivots around, finds Hannah Large at the right wing, down to Gracie Mullins, as Gabby Hall is working hard in her to find position. It's a nice screen for Gracie. She drives in and shoots the layup. It's no good. 30 seconds left to go, and Jennings comes back down the other way. Number 20 that would be Leffler with the elbow jump shot. It's no good. Rebound's pulled by Jennings. She goes into the lane. Her shot's no good. Gets her own rebound. It's up and it's good. She just wheeled that one in, Chris. 22-60 is now your score. She is fouled. The basket is good. She's going to go to the line and shoot one.
Yeah, good drive by Jennings. She missed the first shot, stuck with it, got her own rebound, put it back in, drew the foul. For Jennings, that gives her 16 points on the night, going to the line for 17. Again, she came into the game averaging just over 14 and a half. So she's over her season average in the game here with 16 points.
Foul shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Callie Mullins out to Hannah Large, who finds Hannah McCamus, and she's dribbling down. Thompson's calling for the ball in the short corner. She shoots a shot from the short corner. It's up. It rattles around. And it falls. It's good. Give her 2 points. 22-62 is your score. The time runs out as Jennings shoots the three from the half-court line. It's no good. So the final tonight from the first round of the regional tournament, the York Central Warriors 62, the visiting Hurricanes 22.
Very nice game by the Lady Warriors tonight as they'll survive and advance on to the next round. Kind of nice seeing some of these JV girls get in. 3 of the 4 JV girls score. That last shot by Gracie Thompson hit about every part of the rim, and it finally crawled and followed into the basket. Just a nice dominating effort tonight by the Lady Warriors, not only on offense, scoring 62 points, by holding the Scarlet Hurricanes to just 22 points. If memory serves correct, I believe only 3 or 4 Scarlet Hurricanes scored tonight. Great lockdown defense by Coach Dotson's crew. Starting off in that 2-2-1 press, locked them down early on, the traps, the good man-to-man defense. Girls diving for loose balls. Just a great overall team effort. Has to make Coach Dotson happy after that loss Friday night to come out and play this hard and advance to the next round.
Some scores of interest around the region here as we get the stats collected and get things fired up for you here as we're going to finish off our broadcast here in just a second. But we have at halftime, it is Union 27, 11-20. We also have over from Ridgeview with 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It is Ridgeview 26, Tazewell 10. And down in Bristol, the final we have Virginia High 59, Gate City 54. So Virginia High will advance with the Warriors onto the semifinal round of the girls regional tournament. And those games will be taking place once again at UVA Watts. Once again, we want to take a quick second here to thank all of our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. We want to first give a great shout out to England Consulting Group, who was our game sponsor for tonight. We greatly appreciate their contribution to the Sturgill Sports Media Group, the Warrior Nation Live broadcast. We also like to thank ITS, which is Ideal Technology Solutions, Shade Tree Landscaping, Dale's Heating and Air, Evans Sturgill Photography, Cavalier Pharmacy, Todd's Hair Studio, Genesis Salon, Innovative Graphics, Courtney Van Hush, your Luther O'Diller and Wise, Morgan McClure of Coburn, Virginia, Robo's Drive-In, Pound, IGA, and Rainbow Gymnastics. If you want to become a sponsor of the Sturgill Sports Media Network, if you want to sponsor the Warrior Sports to help keep these broadcasts coming for the regional games and keep them coming for future sports, there's a whole bunch of stuff I know that the Sturgill Sports Media Network has in the works. None of that's possible without our sponsors. And if you want to become a sponsor, all you have to do is email Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. One more time, that is Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. As Chris Wilson has gone to get the stats and gone to see who we're going to have up here for our post-game interview. Hang around. Don't leave us just yet. We're going to have, hopefully, a couple of the players come up and give us their thoughts on the night. And, again, tomorrow night, 6:30, same time, same place. We'll be having the first round of the boys' regional tournament, as they'll be taking on the Richland Blue Tornadoes, 6:30 here from Central High Gymnasium. If you can't make it out to support the young men tomorrow night, make sure you are turning in to the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast, the Warrior Nation Live blog here, and we'll have the first round. Me and Jason Mullins, I believe, will be on the call tomorrow night as Chris Wilson will be doing other duties, helping Coach T.J. McCanis come up with the game plan and make in-game adjustments tomorrow night for the boys. Chris, you got you up here for a second. Why don't you give us a quick, pre-game of tomorrow night's matchup for the boys?
Well, first of all, it's the B crew tomorrow night, right? Jason comes in as the B crew. Me and you're the A crew.
I believe so.
Yeah, make sure Jason hears that. If he's not listening home right now, Jason, you're the B crew when you come in and fill in for me tomorrow night. It should be a good game. Richlands comes in. We've got some common opponents. They played Union a couple times. The second time they played Union, it was a pretty close game. We've played Union 3 times this year, all 3 of which were pretty closely contested basketball games. Richlands, if what I read was correct, I think they got their first Region D victory just a year ago. So they're in the position last year that we're looking for this year. Central looking to, in the boys, try to get their first Region D tournament victory with a win tomorrow. We're excited for that game to be here at home. Should be a pretty good game. We're hoping we can come out on the winning end and advance to UVA Wise and play there on Friday night. Encourage everyone to come out and watch the game here at Central tomorrow night. If you can't make it, like you said, stick at home and listen to the B crew. Listen to Lance and Jason give the play-by-play from here at the game. It should be a good game. We're excited.
Chris, you got some stats for us for that?
Sure do. Pull these up. For the Lady Warriors tonight, again, the final score was 62-22. Lady Warriors kicked off the scoring in the first quarter by scoring 22 points right out of the gate. They followed up with 12 in the second quarter for 34 at the half. They turned it back on in the third quarter after some adjustments and scored 19 in the third quarter to score 53, and then with 9 in the fourth quarter for the final total of 62. Again, 22, 12, 19, and 9 for the Lady Warriors scoring for 62 points on the night. The Savetnik led the way with 20 points for the Lady Warriors. hitting 9 field goals from the field and going 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Gracie Mullins was next in line, scoring 12 points, 5 field goals from the field with a couple three-pointers mixed in there as well. Next in line was Callie Mullins in the post with 9 points. Then we've got Hannah Carter with 7, Britney Mullins with 4, Brooke Porter chipped in a free throw for 1 point, and then Grace Thompson coming in off the bench up from the JV championship team scored 2. Gabby Hall tacked in 2. Olivia Mullins, the starter, scored 3. And then Hannah McCamus coming off the bench as well, scored 2. Again, that was Gracie Mullins with 12, Brittany Mullins with 4, Brooke Porter with 1, Grace Thompson with 2, Gabby Hall with 2, Olivia Mullins with 3, Hannah Carter with 7, Hannah McCamus with 2, Callie Mullins with 9, and Dee Savetnik with 20 for 62 for the Lady Warriors. For the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes, it's a little simpler. They scored 22 points in the game, 6 in the first quarter and 3 in the second for just 9 points at the half, as the Lady Warriors defense was pretty stifling all night. They chipped in 8 in the third quarter and 5 in the fourth quarter for 22. Leading the way for the Marion Scarlet Hurricane was Abbey Jennings with 17. She had 17 of the 22. Gracie Billings chipped in, Audrey Moss chipped in 2. Kaylee Poston chipped in 2. And Molly May chipped in 1. Again, the final score tonight is 62-22. I look over here to my right, and I see we've got some interviews. We've got Coach Robin Dotson and the leading scorer tonight, Dee Savetnik. So I'll turn it back over here to Lance for the post-game interviews.
All right, thank you.
All right, Coach, thanks you for giving us some time here tonight. Nice win tonight. Good bounce back, I guess, from the hard loss there Friday night. And after coming off that loss there Friday, what was kind of some of the things you were saying to the girls there to get them prepared for the regional week this week?
Well, we're just wanting to play harder and just realize, we got tonight was an elimination game. Thursday's elimination game. You just got to go out and lay it on the line like there's no tomorrow. And we've had, a couple of good practices. We practiced Saturday morning, came back Monday and practiced, and had 2 really good practices to help prepare us for this.
All right, Coach, who will you be playing Thursday night? Now, winner of what game?
Union and Lebanon.
All right, so the winner of Union and Lebanon. We'll hopefully here in just a little bit have that score for you as well. Coach, thank you for the time tonight. Appreciate you coming up. Hoping to be there Thursday night for you at UVA Wise and giving the broadcast. Great win tonight. Looking forward to seeing you survive and advance throughout the rest of the week.
All right, thank you.
And we also have the leading scorer tonight for both teams. It's Dee Savetnik moving in for her second interview, I believe, with us here. Dee, tough loss Friday night against the opponent there, the Wolfpack, who we never like to lose to. Kind of been battling them for, I guess, a couple years now, back and forth in big games. Got back on the right track tonight. You had 20-some points and just as many rebounds and some blocks and great defensive effort and just an overall great team effort tonight. What was kind of the mindset there going into knowing this game tonight was a elimination game? It's kind of a survive and advance here for the next couple of games to the regional tournament. So what was the mindset of you and your fellow teammates there starting tonight?
Well, we just had to play hard and just play for each other because this is what we play for each other, and we just need to play hard and do what we do.
All right, sounds really good, Dee. The Coach Dotson just said there we'll be playing either Union or Lebanon coming up Thursday night, and if either one of those, both formidable opponents, this is kind of a situation which we're getting used to here, playing these big games during tournament time. And do you think that experience of the team? Some of you girls, of course, won the state championship last year and have been playing in big games here for the last couple of years. Do you think that experience will help you not to have too many nerves as these big games kind of come up?
I think so. We've been in this situation a couple times. I think we just know what we're doing now.
Well, that is fantastic. Well, Dee, we appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for coming up and talking to us. Good luck Thursday night. We want 20 more out of you Thursday night if that's possible at all, all right?
I try.
All right, good luck. Thank you, Dee. As Chris moves back in here, we're going to finish this broadcast up for tonight. Of course, remember, we'll be here tomorrow night with the boys' action at 6:30, taking on the Richland Blue Tornadoes in the first round of the boys' tournament. Chris, before we shut this thing down for the night, do you have any more scores for us?
I was checking. It looks like with about 4.5 minutes in the third quarter, Union now leads the Lebanon Pioneers 31-24. So, again, it's still too early to tell, but as of right now, the Lady Warriors, if things hold, would be advancing to play Union, which would be an interesting matchup considering the Lady Warriors lost 2 games all year, and one of which was to Union at Union. Of course, the last time we saw those two play, the Lady Warriors jumped out to that early 16-2 lead and kind of rode that all the way to an easy victory there in the semifinals of last week's conference tournament.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Sturgill Sports Media Network broadcast here of the Warrior Nation blog, the live action here of the first round of the regional tournament. We'll be back again with you Wednesday night, hoping to be out Thursday night for the girls' game too. That's still kind of in the works. We're still waiting on some sponsors, so if you want to sponsor that, go ahead and email at SturgillSportsMedia@evansturgill.com. So for Chris Wilson, I am Lance Compton. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say good night.